So today I would like to show us how to achieve this panel dress. You can call it a cone dress. So watch till the end and also share so that other people can also learn. The measurement required for it is your waist measurement, then your side waist to floor, which is the skirt length, because it will be starting from the waist. So you will write them down now. You are going to do small mathematics and I want you to pay a close attention. When making a cone dress, always have it in mind that the more the number of the cone, the more flayed it will appear. So we are going to divide our waist, which is 30 inches, into how many pieces of cone we will be using for this dress. So we are using 10 panels for it. So if you want to use 12, you can use 12. The more the panels, the more beautiful and more flayed it will appear. So if you divide the 30 inches by 10 pieces for the waist, it will give us 3. That means we are going to use 3 as our waist measurement that we are going to use to cut the panel. So the next thing is to get the width of each cone. So now we are going to fold our fabric into 2, just like this. Then I'll be using 10 inches for one cone, one fold, which means that if I open the cone, it will be 20 inches in total for one cone. So you can do 8 inches, you can even do more than 10, depending on how big you want it to become. So when you determine the width that you want, you are going to impute it on your fabric. So this particular line now is the width of our cone. So now we are also going to get our waist to floor measurement, which is the 45 inches. When making a cone dress, especially this type you are seeing on the screen, you have to add extra inches to it, because if you use your actual measurement, it will just point down like that. So you have to make it in a way that it will be longer than your actual length, so that it can have this flayed effect and cover both your legs very well. So we are going to add 10 inches. Remember, making a cone dress can consume a whole lot of fabric. Have it in mind, it can consume a whole lot of fabric. So we are going to add extra 10 inches to the 45, making it 55 inches for our cone dress. Now we are going to measure from our waistline. This point my hand is pointing is our waistline. Then we are going to take it down to the floor length. Our new floor length now is the 55 inches. That's the skirt length. So we are going to measure it and mark a horizontal line on it. Then we are going to impute that 3 inches that we got on our waist, because we have already divided that 30 inches by 10 panels. So when we mark that 3 inches, the reason why I'm using this small paper is because I'm not making this dress. I just want to illustrate it. So when making yours, make sure you add your measurements very well. You can see that I'm using human measurement so that you can understand. So I'm not marking it on a full pattern. Now we are going to put in that 3 inches and add ½ inch for joining. Don't forget, if you don't add this ½ inch, it will reduce your measurement. So you add ½ inch on the waistline, then connect it down to meet the hem length. You will now go up by 1½ inches. You can do 2 inches, then use your curve ruler to curve it, because in sewing you have to blend all sharp and pointed edges. So you mark that 2 inches or 1½ inches and connect it to your hem length, which is the full length. Then you are going to cut it out. When you cut it out, you now cut that one into extra 9 cones. So when you cut it, this is what you are going to get. You will now join them together. If it will have zip at the back, remember to leave one part of it for your zip allowance. After joining it, this is what you are going to get. Can you see the effect? Very, very demure. So please share this video so other people can see this and also learn.